Employees only, huh?
Yeah.
Where does it say that at?
You mind stepping off property?
I do, yeah. You're completely wrong. I can come right in here and get records and do all kind of stuff. I can. This is.
So I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'm going to say no.
Okay, and then you'll go to jail.
Do what you got to do.
Okay, do me a favor, turn around.
What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy, Bay Area Transparency. We're back at it once again, and I went ahead and went to the Department of Transportation maintenance yard, and I actually went to like the maintenance yard for the police, and they have an IT department, and I was going to do a public employee conduct check and try to get public records from the Department of Transportation. I was confronted by some employees. They took me bird watching. They called me many names. Then they called the police on me. When the police showed up, the police said that this was private and I had to leave and that they were going to arrest me if I didn't leave. I was actually already out on the street. I told the officer, do what you got to do. He said, turn around, put your hands behind your back then. I was like, okay, you're going to arrest me out here. I'm on the street. Go ahead. He recanted what he said, but said, if you go back in there, you will be arrested. Okay, I left that day, but I left with a plan. I actually thought this guy was a sergeant. I went and looked him up. He ended up not being a sergeant. I wasn't paying attention that day. A little bit my fault. I went back to the South Lake Tahoe Police Department the next day and talked to a sergeant. You're going to see that conversation, who told me that yes, I had a right to be there at the transportation department. And I didn't have a lot of time that day. I was trying to roll. I was trying to get out of there. So I told him I'm not going to be there long. If they freak out, I'll just leave, but I want to ask for public records. Well, one, I wanted to fulfill my employee conduct check, and I wanted to see if these people had learned anything and if they were going to act the same way. Sure enough, they acted the same way. Go ahead and check it out in this video. It's ridiculous. These people do not need to work for We the People. They do not deserve to work for We the People. Follow us on Facebook, Bay Area Transparency Official. Follow us on Instagram, @Bay Area Transparency. Subscribe, like, share. Do what we do, baby. It's Bay Area Transparency, and I'm out. Let me get out of this dirt here. That's my new shoes up. There's no signs, as we can see in the driveway right here. No signs, nothing that says we can't be in here. Speed limit, buckled up. Cover up, buckle up, buddy. CCA exempt. What's up, man? Huh? No, I don't need anything. I'm good, bro. Appreciate it. What?
What are you doing?
Taking pictures.
What?
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 Of the car. You just saw me taking pictures of the car.
Yeah.
Huh?
Is there a reason?
Yeah, I got a reason. I don't need to, I'm not gonna share it though. Just busy doing something I need to do. So appreciate it. Cool. I don't need help. Thanks.
You can't be on property, sir.
Why is that?
It's employees only.
Employee.
You have to have a safety vest to be in the yard.
Employees only, huh?
Yeah.
Where does it say that at?
You mind stepping off property?
I do, yeah. Where does it say that?
This is a private yard.
Really? It's wide open.
Right, but still, you can't come in this.
Of course I can. It's wide open.
You can.
Yeah, of course I can. Why is that? What's the problem?
You're not supposed to be here. No.
Yeah, I am supposed to be here. Yes, I am.
You don't know who you are.
It doesn't matter. I don't know who you are. I can tell you the same thing.
I work here, dumb. You don't.
You work here, huh? Cool.
I work here.
I know. Let's see how long you have your job after talking like that to a member of the public, bud. Oh, this guy's got an issue. There we go. Perfect. Keep acting like a dummy, bruh. What? Anyways, yeah. Public property, man. This ain't private. So I'll be around. What? Calling me a? Yeah, he can. So, yeah. You guys want to talk to me like that? I can do the same thing, bro. You know what I mean? Other than that, you want to have a respectful conversation, we could have one. I'm taking pictures. I'll be here a while. That's it. Simple as that.
Right. And who are you with?
Myself. I'm solo. By myself.
For what reason?
Taking pictures.
Of what?
Of everything, man. The building, the buses, the cars, all that stuff.
Real simple, dude. It's either leave now or the cops will take you. Which one do you want?
Real simple, bud. You can call the cops and they're going to come educate you, not me. Okay? Which one do you want?
They're not gonna educate me.
Okay.
No.
All right. Cool. Yeah, they're not going to educate him. They're going to take me for being on public property that's
Do you realize
publicly
how weird
accessible.
it'd be? Like,
I'm taking pictures. I ain't talking to you, bro. You already been disrespectful, man. I ain't trying to go there with you. You can go about your business. I don't even need to talk to you.
because we don't know who you are.
I don't know who you are. You just walk up and disrespect people because you don't know who they are, calling them a flipping the camera off and all kinds of that. By saying what? That I can be here?
You're not telling us what you're doing.
Oh, since I don't explain my life story, to you, then I'm being
Get the f- out.
just you go back to work. How about that, homie?
You're not my.
Who you talking to? I am your boss. We do sign your check. The public signs your check. Quit talking to me like that. I don't need nothing. I've already told all these guys I don't need nothing. I'm gonna be here taking pictures. Simple as that. You guys can go back to work. I don't need you. Good luck. Dummies. Jesus Christ. Be respectful. I'll be respectful. Start disrespecting. You're gonna get disrespected. This public, bro.
This public property?
Yeah, look. Cal exempt. The private company don't own this. I wouldn't be here if it did. This is a public company paid for by public tax dollars.
What's your intentions, bro?
I'm literally just taking pictures.
Is there anything we can help you with? Though?
Nope. Just gonna take pictures and I'll be out of here. Probably would have been gone about 5 minutes from now. Except all the so that's it. It's pretty simple.
What's your name if you don't mind me asking?
I do mind. Yeah, I don't give my name.
So you're not gonna identify yourself?
No, definitely not.
Oh, okay.
Is this gonna be a all same thing with this guy? I was real nice when you came up till you started being disrespectful, bro. I said, I'm just gonna take pictures, man. I don't need help. I'm good. You don't need to know who I am. You're a public servant, bro. You work for the public. That's it. You're talking about you don't work for me. You do work for me. You work for the public. I'm the public. These are all public vehicles. I can come check them out, make sure they're being right. I can go in right in that office and record if I want to. Get public records, whatever I want. As a matter of fact, today I'm going to get your full name and everything about you here. I'm going to get your whole employee file. Bet me. Bet me. Nope. The thing is you don't have a choice. It's the actual law. I just suggest you go look up the California Public Records Act. Real simple, man. You signed up for it when you became a public employee. Now, if you guys just leave me alone, I'm just going to take my pictures peacefully like I was in the beginning and do my thing. That's it. Real simple. So this dude apparently called the cops and now he's telling them it's all good. See, like he has a First Amendment right to record me right now? Same thing. I got a First Amendment right. Difference is I'm not on duty, right?
He's doing it for our protection because we don't know who you are.
Protecting this dude's against me? Come on, man. Oh, this dude is something simple. I definitely could. I definitely could. You're right about that. But I'm not being aggressive and
If you don't take picture of me, sir.
I'm recording whatever's in front of me. If I was you, just go back to work, man, and I don't need you on my camera. So
I'm just being polite and asking you not to do it. Why would you do something against something that I was asking?
well, right now I'm recording for my protection.
Oh, ain't
so-
nobody gonna bother you? We don't do
That's already past
Our
that, brother.
insurance doesn't- Our insurance doesn't cover people that don't work here in here.
This is wide open and there are no signs up that say authorized personnel. This is public. It doesn't matter about your insurance. This is all public. So if we want to come look at these cars or come in the office and see what you guys are doing, we have a right to do it.
Stop. Why would you do that? Who do you work for?
I work for myself because I want to know what's going on here. I want to know how the money's spent. I want to know the way the cars are being kept. I want to see how employees act. That's why I would do it. So, I'm just keeping my eye on public servants. Simple as that. This is my way. You might have yours. I have mine. So respect it. Don't respect it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me, bro.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up, brother?
Who get their ones from?
Champs.
Cool.
Yeah, or Shoe Palace, one of them. Yeah, either or. So, yeah, this is all wide open, bud. If this wasn't public, you guys just don't know, and I don't blame you for it. If this wasn't public, there would be a fence. There would be a gate. There'd be a post that says authorized personnel. This is all open to the public.
There was a fence, actually.
It's not now. So,
So that just, how are you supposed to know that? How are you supposed to just think, oh, I can come?
because I don't see a sign. If there was signage the way the law is supposed to be, the trespassing law, then I wouldn't come past it. There's not. Right? There has to be legitimate signage up.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Penal Code 602. Yeah, I understand. Penal Code 602, bro. I can quote it to you if you want. Anyways, I'm here taking pictures. I'll be here a while, and I'll be back. Well, just get used to it, man. Oh, now it seems like this guy's calming down, but look at the way he acted just a minute ago, right? That's not cool. Calling people dumb, flipping them off. This guy's literally getting paid by our tax dollars. I didn't hit the vehicle. I pushed on the tire like this. I can touch the car. I can touch the vehicles and everything. These are public vehicles, bud. These ain't yours. They don't belong to you. They belong to the public. You're a public servant. I'm trying to get this through your head, but you're not
What
listening.
you don't understand is we're the ones that got to take care of this stuff. You don't want it to get
And what I do to damage it? Come on.
You have
You're
the
just
right-
being petty, bro. I have every right to touch the car.
no.
Every single right to touch the vehicle. I'll sit on this vehicle.
You can't do that.
I can. I do it to cop cars all the time. It's the same fucking thing. You're a prick. Fucking clown. This dude's a clown, bro. Like, I tried to be cool with him. What is it?
That's a private car.
That's my personal vehicle.
I can't. One, I can, but two, I'm not. So calm down. But I can film it. What's up?
So this is all private property.
This is public.
It's private. There's multiple signs posted everywhere that is private property.
Where at?
Right there, all along that fence line coming into this area, it's all one lot.
Says no public access, employees only. That doesn't say private
Yeah, so
property.
it's no public access, so you're not an employee here.
You're completely wrong. I can come right in here and get records and do all kind of stuff. I can. This
private
is
property.
who is this owned by? By the public.
Correct. And
Okay.
It's for public. It's for the public employees or the public transit
It has
employees.
to be posted.
It is.
The 602. Where, bud?
Dude,
Can you show me.
It says it right there.
Be on that door. That's on a door. Be on that door. That doesn't mean this
entire
isn't public.
property. It is.
No, that's not the way
It
it
is.
works. Where is this coming? Look, where is the sign? You say it's posted all along the street. Show me. Come on. Show me. This dude is just ignorant, doesn't know the law is the bottom line. So let's go ahead and show him. Show me. I don't see it.
See where there's those green signs all along those fence lines?
Yeah, for the fence.
It's for the entire property.
It's not for the. That's not
It
the
is.
way. That's not the way 602 works.
It is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Bottom
So
line is it's not.
So I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. And then you'll go to jail.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay. Do me a favor, turn around.
I'm out on the street. You gonna take me to jail right here?
Well,
Go ahead.
If you're here, but if you
Go
go back
ahead.
onto that
Come on.
property, you're going to go to jail.
And it's all good, man. I'll just attach myself to your pension. So
Okay.
you can't kick me off this property. It's wide open. There are no trespassing signs anywhere. This is public. I can go right in that office and say, hey, I want to get public records. I want to get XYZ.
No, this part
You
is
just don't know. It's not private.
Okay.
Where is it?
Okay.
Where's the
I'm
fence?
I'm telling you, if you go back onto that
I don't
property,
care
you will
what
go to
you're
jail.
telling me. Where's the fence? What's your name and badge number, by the way?
It's Officer Todarian. It's number 237.
And you're completely wrong.
Okay.
Where's the fence? Where's the fence? Where's the signs?
It encloses this
That's
entire
not the way it
property.
works. That's
is.
not how 602
Okay.
works. You don't get to just pick. These have to be posted. I have to cross a fence, door, barrier, something that's closed and locked that I'm not supposed to be past. You can't just say, well, we just don't want you here, so this is private.
That's not how that works.
It is how it works. I've done this many a times. It is how it works.
telling
I
you-
guarantee
okay,
you.
I'm telling you, if you go back onto the property that is for employees only and not open to the private, you'll
Okay.
go to jail, and then you can fight that in court.
Here we go. All good, bro. And then I'll see you in a deposition in about 6 months to 12 months, and we'll go from there too.
Yep.
Real simple.
It is very simple.
If
You are
you
correct.
want to be that dumb and not respect our First Amendment rights to come and film on public property, then do what you're gonna do. You're dumb for that. What's your name and badge number? Fritz. What's badge number? 235. Your body cam's on?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I got standing already. I can literally walk away right now and sue you because you've threatened me with arrest from going back on there.
Okay.
So no problem. We'll see you in 6 months, buddy.
Fantastic. Take it easy.
What a clown. Why don't you just do your job right? Tell these dudes, hey, it's public. He'll probably be gone in a minute. Let him do his thing. Why don't you just do your job the right way?
I am.
You're literally pointing at signs for a fence down there saying,
that
"Oh,
encloses
it
this
means
property.
all this." No, it
Encloses the
doesn't.
property.
No,
Yes,
it
it does.
doesn't. It doesn't enclose this property.
It does.
Now, if I go back there, I'll agree with you. I'll totally agree with you. But out where I'm at right here, it doesn't. You're telling me I can't go in that office right now.
Correct.
You're literally denying me my right to go ask for public records. Perfect. Under threat of arrest, you're denying me my right to go ask for public records.
That
Are you
is-
denying me my right to go ask for public records in this office?
That is not an office. That is
It's-
for public.
it's very clearly an office.
That is for the employees.
Do you know how the California Public Records Act works?
I do.
Okay, we can go to any office for public employees and just submit a records request.
Okay.
You understand that, right?
do.
So I can go here and do this, but you're denying me this right.
Correct,
Keep
because
going.
This
I love
entire
it.
property is for the employees, and it is not open to the public.
It's not posted and it is open to the public.
It is not.
Yes, it is.
But like I said,
So can the public come in here and apply for a job?
no.
They can't.
They do that through the city hall.
They can come here and drop off
No,
an
they don't.
application. Yes, they can.
Okay.
And you can come here and ask for all these employees' names and employee records. Very simple. These laws are very simple.
I agree.
I'm
they
surprised you don't understand them. Most of South Lake Tahoe PD has been good, but you clearly don't understand the law. I would love to see you in court in 6 months. It's going to be awesome.
Right.
This is going to be great.
Like I said, man.
Like I said, I have standing. I don't need your directives.
Okay.
Bye-bye. This guy's dumb, man.
All right, man, we're done here.
Like, I will literally come back on here whenever I want, is the bottom line.
If you go back on the property, you will. go to
Okay,
jail.
well, I'll see you then. How about that?
Okay.
This guy, you can't come on here. This is private. So this he's just a bad officer, man. Straight up. This is what we want to see. We want to see this. If you come back on here, you'll go to jail. This dude's just garbage, man. Okay, fam, this dude is saying that because there's trespassing signs on this fence down here, that I can't come back on this property. He's saying that I can't go on any of this property out here. It's all one complex. He says there's trespassing signs all up and down the street. There is not. There are no trespassing signs anywhere. And they literally pointed the door right here as being trespassing signs right here. Look at it. No access, employees only. To a door, not to the entire property at all. This clown right here. Now what we do is just get the cars. Hey man, it is what it is. I'm getting all of them now. It is what it is. What's that? When I cross the street, you're gonna tell me how it is. So now we got public employees making threats. Hey, this dude's a clown too. Okay, Bay Fam, here we go. October 4th, walking in.
Hello, sir.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Just wanted to talk to you guys about an incident yesterday. I got a complaint form for, what was your name?
My name is Sergeant Lyles.
Lyles. Cool. Good to meet you, man. So I don't remember the officer's name exactly how to say it. I believe it was Totterpeen.
Todarian.
There you go. Todarian. Memory, man.
Anyway, what happened?
So I was out recording, as you guys know I have been. You guys have a yard over there. It was the transportation, right?
Yeah.
But you guys also have your IT department. There's an open lot. You guys have a big yard with all the stuff. I recorded all that. When I went down into the transportation lot, there was a conversation with the people there. They called your officers. Officer came out and told me I couldn't be there. He's going to arrest me. Even actually tried to arrest me out on the street, and said because there's no trespassing signs on the outside fence that I couldn't go into the public parking lot, either down from the corner at the IT department all the way to the transportation department, and we couldn't be in the public lot. And because they had a sign on a door that says no public access. I mean, as we know, trespassing signs, one, behind a fence like that means you can't go past the fence, and two, on a door means you can't go past the door. There's an office right there. I explained to him very clearly that, hey man, I can go here and get public records and ask for public records from this office. California Public Records Act says I can do it anywhere. Even for you guys, I can do it here. I can do it at City Hall. I can do it basically at any city building to get your public records, and the onus is on that department to get it to the right place. He said, no, come back on. You're going to be arrested. That's it. That's all. I tried to explain to him that 602 doesn't work that way. The only ones that apply, in my opinion, would be I or O, right? O very clearly says there needs to be no trespassing signs at every entrance to the area, and then 3 per mile. And I very, very clearly says this subdivision does not apply to anybody engaged in constitutionally protected activities by the California United States Constitution. Before you guys make a mistake, I'm going to file a claim just based off yesterday. I let him know I have standing, man. I'm going to file a claim. He said, I don't care. I'm taking you to jail. So that's already said and done. But when I go back, I just want to make sure you guys don't do something ridiculous and arrest me for going back into a public lot. Keep in mind, I agree with them. I can't go back in the yard. Totally agree. I wouldn't even go back by the buses. I was literally up by where the door is and just the little general parking lot. I'm respectful when I do this. I understand there are areas we don't need to be in. Totally get it, and I don't go in those areas. But to tell me that I can't go in the IT parking lot and record from the fence, or can't go in the parking lot there, it's just crazy, man. It's just not the way 602 works. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to talk to you guys about it, maybe see what your take could be on it. I should have called a sergeant yesterday. I didn't. I actually thought that he was one. So I was like, well, that's their supervisor, fine. Right. When I left, I looked it up and realized he's not one. So I should have called one of you guys out to speak about it. So anyways, that's what I'm here for.
It's one of those things, if you choose to go back over there, it'll be a case-by-case basis, depending on what you're doing, where you're standing,
recording,
what's occurring. And
right.
At that point, we'll look at the elements of 602, try to advise you accordingly within our understanding of it, and that's the gist of it.
Well, I mean, it's pretty clear, right? Like 602 is clear. 602I or O is the only ones that
there's so many different subsections.
I know there's 26 of them.
Clear.
There's 26 of them.
Just understand, if somebody feels as if an officer feels as if you're violating the elements of that or meeting the elements of that particular crime, and in good faith makes a probable cause arrest, you get arrested on it. Then that's your defense, that you didn't feel as if you were in violation. That's up to you and your attorney. If you feel like your civil rights have been violated, then that's up to you, and frankly, you can go down that path.
I understand all that part.
I wasn't there yesterday. I don't know where you were standing and what you were doing, so I don't speak in I don't just hypothetical circumstance, like I wasn't there, so I don't know.
Well, I can show it to you.
Right.
I can clearly show you the video.
Would you?
No, I wasn't arrested.
Okay,
So I went out to the street saying, hey, show me where the signs are. Because look, it's clear, man. I says that they have to post it 1 per 3 mile and at every entrance. There's nothing there that says any of that.
I'm not going to sit here and debate the penal code at this point.
I'm not asking you to. I'm just trying to talk to you about it because this is what I'm doing, so you understand, right? I understand that your guys' qualified immunity protects you in good faith. But when I speak to you about it and say this is public, there are no signs, you have lost that at that point. Because I'm literally telling you, hey, there's no signs. The penal code says this. You should know it. I shouldn't have to say it. But when I start pointing out these elements, your qualified immunity is gone. And that's why I'm doing this here again today. I am just stamping my case is all I'm doing. So, I know.
You weren't arrested, so the Fourth Amendment doesn't apply in regards to that.
But my First Amendment does, because he's saying, hey, you can't go in here, right? No, I understand. I'd rather just have a normal conversation, man. I'm not here to argue or anything.
I'm just not going to engage in the conversation because at this point...
Well, you guys have to. This is about police business. Yeah, it is. This is me talking about you guys kicking me out of public parking lots, right? Your officer violating my rights, right? That under threat of arrest, I left, so it is a Fourth Amendment issue. On top of that, it's a First Amendment issue. I'm news gathering in these areas. The penal code, and you should look it up. I clearly says it doesn't account for somebody engaged in constitutionally protected activities. On top of that, I let them know I want to go to this office and get public records. You know what I mean? So do you agree at the very least that I can be in these parking lots? Because I need to go get the records of the employees who were
So
flipping
all
off
public-
my camera and all this other
Public
stuff.
records request goes through the city attorney.
Again,
You
that's
can
not true.
request them here, but we will tell
They're-
you
they're-
about the process.
These people aren't a city entity. Their base is in Nevada. They're not a city entity. This is I don't know why. I don't understand it, but it's like that is the office you go to in South Lake Tahoe. Like if I want to go do a job application, things like that, the transportation's not city. For some reason, they're based in what is it, State Line, Nevada. So yeah, it doesn't work like
You're
that.
talking about the public
Transportation, yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where I was kicked out. But when he told me I couldn't go back, he told me from your guys' parking lot all the way down the street. You can't go on any of this property, and that's just crazy.
If you're standing in the parking lot, I could care less.
That's what I thought, man. I
At
mean,
the end of the day, I
can
could
we,
care less.
like that's my thing. Can we just be like, I'm just news gathering, man. I'm
Right.
testing y'all. I want you guys
As
to do a
far
good
as
job.
the public transportation, it is a weird thing. I'd have to research that as far as how private it is. I know
Well-
there are public funds, but I also know it's a private entity as well.
Mhm.
That one.
Can
that
we
one-
look?
that
You
one-
want to look, and I'll show you where I was standing, and I'll agree with you right now that hey, I'm not going to go past this office. I don't even want to go back today to record. They've already failed miserably. I just want to get the records from that office and then boogie on my way. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm not going to look at a video and tell you my opinion on it, because if you go back there, you've been asked to leave. If you go back there, then the officers that show up, they'll have to make a determination, and it may not be me. and I don't want the finger pointing of, oh, nope, he said you could, you said you couldn't, and I'm basing it off of you standing in front of me, not standing there.
Well, it
So-
should. I mean, if
It's a hypothetical situation. You're not standing there, and I'm not standing there. We're standing here, and you can sit here all day. I could care less. So legally,
Well,
you
yeah.
can be here. You can record
Exactly.
what you want. I have no issues with that.
and that's the thing.
My
Legally, I
concern
can be
is
there.
you asked to file a complaint?
No, I'm filing one. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you got a citizen complaint form.
Yeah. They
I wanna
just
make sure.
gave it to me.
They did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna file the complaint. That's already a
Okay,
done
yeah, yeah.
deal.
All right.
I'm just trying to make sure you guys don't do it again. And as the supervisor, I feel like you should say, hey, if the dude's in the office requesting forms, let him do his thing, man. If he goes in the back, yeah, I mean, that's common
Well, you-
sense. I would never do that
So
anyways.
That building isn't open to the public. It's not where the public goes, like, we're open to the general public, right? The city yard isn't open to the general public. So
It-
that's where you and I would probably have a difference of opinion.
Right, but if you look at the penal code, it has to be posted that you can't be there. It's not. I have to cross, and I've spoken to my lawyer, fence, barrier, door, gate,
Right.
something that tells me, hey, you can't be in here.
Right.
Right? It's not enough for city employees or your officers to say, hey, we just feel like you can't be here and we don't want you here in this public parking lot, because it's public
Well,
regardless.
The parking lot I could care less about.
Well,
Right.
I just want to go into the out this, say, hey, I want to do a public records request. Thank you guys. I'm on my way. I just
Right.
need their
And the
names
public-
and stuff.
I'm telling you, all public records requests, according to the city protocol, is they
That's
go
not a
through-
city entity, though. I can't do them through the city because it's not a city entity. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, we're talking about two different things.
I'm only talking about the transportation. That's where I need
That's
the
a whole
names. Your
different-
guys'
I don't know about
IT
that,
department did great, but that's where they kicked me. When he kicked me off and was going to arrest me there, he told me I also couldn't go to your IT. Your IT department did great. They didn't say shit. They're cool.
Yeah, that's
But
a
the
whole different
transportation, I
building.
just want to get
Well, you can go in
public
and ask
records.
Their records all they want.
Well, that's where he's saying I'm going to be arrested
Okay,
if I go
I'll-
back
I'll
there.
talk to him about it.
Okay, see, that's what I was trying to take care of. Thank
Yeah.
you. You're not going to
Oh,
show.
sorry.
It's all good. That's all I was talking about. Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
His take on it, and where he was coming from and his understanding on it. The point of me contacting you right now, I want to make sure you got everything in regards to filing a complaint.
I do now. I just wanted to make sure we could talk about this, kind of settle it,
Right.
because believe it or not, I'm pro police. I don't want your. If they do a bad job, I'm gonna point the camera and let them. But I don't want them to. I want them to do a good job, right? So I feel like, well, let me talk to a supervisor. Maybe he's a little bit more knowledgeable.
Right.
Maybe he knows more. We can settle it. I can get my records. Everybody's happy, and I'm out of here.
So,
you know?
so understand, there's two different buildings there. My concern is the
IT.
city building, which is, we call the city yard. That is.
On the corner, right?
IT department.
Yeah.
That is a city building.
Right.
City employees work there.
Right.
they have no, as far as public records request or whatever, they got nothing they can give you.
Yeah.
That goes through the city.
I'll go through you guys for that. Yeah.
The other thing, the TTD, Tahoe Transportation, Tahoe Transportation District, that building, that's a whole
Exactly.
That's a whole different business.
Right.
I think there are some government funds that goes towards it and stuff, but like you said, it's like State Line, Nevada.
Yeah.
Is where their home, they're based out of.
Yeah, they're public-private. I looked into it. Yeah,
So
they're funded by the public.
That's a different thing, but they share the yard with us, and it's kind of a weird deal.
Yeah.
So I wasn't aware you were talking 100% talking about that.
Yeah,
About
that's
public
where I was
records
kicked
request.
from.
You can call them, ask them, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, I just want to go right now. I was like, look, I need to go back and get my records. I don't want to get arrested for something stupid. I'll gladly take the arrest and we can have the fight in court. But
Yeah.
I just think it's kind of pointless. Like, I think we should just be able to talk about it. And that's what I was telling the officer yesterday. Why don't you just tell him to let me get my records and boogie out, man? Like, I'll be gone.
So if they deny you the records, that's not on us.
I'm not going to sit and argue with them. I get it.
So
I
it's
just
one
want to
of those
ask
to
if
where
they say no.
You know, just to help us out a little bit. If you go do your thing, you ask them for it, they say, nope, you can't. Record what you want inside, and then once that part's done, if they call us and say, hey, we want him now removed from the property, we get in that weird pickle
Agreed.
of the public-private.
Agreed.
And we don't want to take anybody to jail.
Agreed, man. Got my word on that one.
Okay.
I'll ask for my records. They'll say what they'll say, and I'll be
Yes
on
or
my
no,
way.
or whatever.
Fine with me. And
Okay.
and just, I would never, just so you guys know, I would never, like, I'm not dumb. I know the laws very, very well. I can quote most of them. And I would never go in, like he was saying that because you guys have a yard on the corner with your IT, and because that property can go back into the yard, that's the reason I can't be in the parking lot. And I was telling him, I agree, I can't go back in the yard. I would never do that. That's just stupid. You know what I mean? That's actually committing a crime, and I'm not going to commit a crime.
And if nothing else, man,
So-
probably OSHA violations and everything else, and man, they got more authority than anyone.
Yeah, well, and that's partly why I do what I do, because I look for OSHA violations, and I check tires. I've told several police departments, hey man, you got a screw, and they're like, oh dude, thanks, we didn't even know it. So I'm helping and testing at the same time, right? There's many reasons I do this, but I just want you guys to do a good job. I appreciate you. I agree. I'll go in and do my thing, and then I'll be out.
Sorry for my ignorance. I was a little confused about where we're talking about. And like I said, I'll talk to him and get his take on it, and we'll work it out. As you know, the book's this thick, and
Right.
sometimes there's contradictory things in there.
I get it. His thing was the transportation isn't open to the public, so you can't be here, and it's kind of true, but in a parking lot that's not posted authorized personnel, I could go in, you know.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I said, you know what, I'll leave, I'll talk to their sergeant, and hopefully we can solve it. And I appreciate you, man. You're human, right? And we both kind of start getting a little argumentative at each other. No big deal.
Yeah.
Take
Cool.
care, bro. Oh,
All right,
I'll give
thank
you a
you.
handshake.
Yep,
Thank you, man.
Okay, have a good one.
Yep, you take care. And let's go ahead and ask him. We got everything on. Yeah, everything's on. Hey, there's one of the guys. How's it going, guys? Just want to let you know I talked to that guy's sergeant. I'm not gonna be here for long, but I just need to know from this office or the transportation, how do I get records?
I have no idea.
Can we find out so I can submit for records from you guys? And then I'm out of here. Dude was wrong yesterday, but I ain't gonna stay here with you. I already got what I needed, so.
It's just barely a ski run.
Is there a supervisor that can figure it out, or
I have no idea. I'm not going to help. So.
you're gonna refuse to help with the records?
No, it's there now. I don't know.
Oh, do you guys have a supervisor? That's what I'm asking.
They're out on the road. Okay.
Can we call him? I mean, find out somehow?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So he said he's not going to call him or find out at all how to get records. Okay. Well.
Somebody above my pay grade.
Yeah. Okay. Now they're shutting the door on me. Okay. Cool. Look, this doesn't say anything about not being here. All right. I got what I needed. All right. I'm out of here, man. We'll just deal with it. Hey, maybe I could talk to that guy. Is he gonna run away too? Hey, bro. So I talked to that dude sergeant today, and he said I'm good. I just need to know how to get records. I'm trying to help you guys here. All right, they're all bouncing, not gonna give me records. I told the sergeant I'll leave, and so I will. That's what I needed. That's what I wanted to show. If they're not going to help me with records, fine. Cool. That's exactly what I wanted to show. They're not going to help. They said they're not going to help. And I don't know. Where's the comm guy from yesterday? Hey, Ro, where's your guys' supervisors at? I just told these guys the same thing. I'm not going to be here long. I talked to that dude, Sergeant, today. And he said basically his officer was wrong. It's public. The only thing I need to know is how I can get records from the Tahoe Transportation. That's it. If you guys can give me that information or a contact number, I'm on my way. So
We'll see, because they're contacting dispatch now to verify.
to what? The cop dispatch? Go ahead. Tell them to ask for Sergeant Lyles. That's who I spoke with today. So
They're on the phone now.
that's all good. Are you guys going to help me with the records or? They said they weren't going to help. I just need to know how to get records. That's it.
We don't do any records requests down here.
That's what I'm saying. How do I do them?
I don't handle that, so I have no idea.
Okay. So same thing I asked them. Can you call a supervisor and find out?
Well, I'm over this whole yard, and we don't do any of that here, so I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, but somebody does, right?
Our admin office.
So is there a number for them or? Okay. Well, that's all I needed. Admin office. Thanks, man. Tell him to ask Sergeant Lyles. He knows. And like we'll be back many times, but it's public, man. So. What's up, Brody?
Here, give me on camera.
What's up?
Here at Tahoe Transportation, we want you to get your license, come work for us. It's free promo. I mean, we train you from day one. You don't need nothing.
Come louder. My mic won't be able to hear you. Come here.
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Train you to get the buses, come work with us. You get a license for free. I got you.
There you go. Thank you for being cool, bro. I'm out of here, man.